The Afro-American movement in Brazil emerged during the slavery period, but is still precarious and clandestine. Great characters rebel against the system and boost the movement. Among them, one of the most known is Zumbi dos Palmares. Slaves used various means to rebel against slavery. Still the same period, the abolitionist liberal movement began to gain strength, developing the idea of an end to slavery and to the slave trade. As a result, it was promulgated the Golden Law on May 30, 1888, and the long slavery period. The black population that begins a new challenge, the fight against preconception and the social inequality. In 1931, the Brazilian Black Front was founded. This movement would become a political party, but it was extinguished with the orders in the creation of the new state. After the new state, these groups began to organize, forming important entities in the history of the rights of blacks, having as example the Men of Colors Union and the Experimental Black Theater. Already in the 60s, groups talked in Brazil gained the new influence and reference, such as the Civil Rights Movement in the USA and the African struggle against racial segregation and colonization. Highlights included personalities such as Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela, and Abdidas Nascimento, as well as influences coming from the movement known as Black is Beautiful. Some years later, in the 1970s and 1980s, various groups were formed to unite black youth and expose prejudice. Protests and public acts of the most diverse forms were carried out during the attention of pollution and government to the social problems. The World Conference Against Racism, Racial Discrimination, Xenophobia, and Related Forms of Intolerance in Durban, Africa 2001. The Brazilian government has become interested in effectively demonstrating compliance with the internationally determined resolution by human rights bodies. From that moment on, quota programs, state and municipal initiatives were created, and in 2003, the Secretaria Especial de Políticas de Promoção da Igualdade Racial da Presidência da República, SEPPIR. After the abolition, the Afro-Americans began to inhabit ghettos and communities as a form of protection, and because of the lack of opportunities. Among the demands of the movement today is the compensation for all years of forced labor, and of the lack social inclusion after this period. The lack of public policies aiming the increase in the presence of the Afro-American in the job market and the education fields. Also, the effective applicability of law that seeking the criminalization of the racism and the full acceptance and the respect for culture and history patrimoine.
Have you ever been victim of racism?
Já duas vezes e uma foi aqui no Rio. Uma vez tinha um grupo no massa de calores, tá ligado? Tipo, tinha eletrônico e mecânico. Daí um menino pegou e falou, eu perguntei se eu escrevia com o dedo. Daí eu peguei e levei pro núcleo e acabaram chamando os pais dele e tal. Eu tive um acompanhamento com o núcleo e tal. Aí foi isso.
Why do you think that there are more white people than black people in federal institutions?
É uma parada meio social, né? Porque Joinville tem uma raiz branca. A colonização de Joinville é de maioria branca agora que está começando a ter outras pessoas também de outros lugares para cá, porque a cidade é bem industrializada, né? Mas ainda a maioria é branca. Então, tipo, um negro passar aqui é muito difícil, tipo, se tem um negro aqui, fica claro que tem poucos aqui. Então, por isso, eu acho que é uma parada social da cidade.
Do you think that black and white people have the same opportunities?
Não. Eu acho que as cotas são um bom começo para tentar aparelhar as coisas. E até quando tem debate de cotas, eu falo isso. Cotas é super necessária no estado que o país está hoje. Eu acho que